This is my Iron Man. I'm playing RuneScape one skill at a time in a random order, meaning I can't train any other skills other than the ones that I've already unlocked until I achieve 99, while also being unable to plan my route for any future skills. I've already spent about 300 hours training Hunter and another 150 or so training Cooking, and now it's time to do it all again in order to train Farming. This is CapeLocked. Howdy gamers, and welcome back to CapeLocked. Last episode you saw me reach level 82 farming in order to unlock hard tier farming contracts with the help of the beloved garden pies. And so this week, I'm obviously going to push past level 85, meaning the pies will no longer be needed, but this week I'd also like to try to reach as close to level 80 as I can manage in order to plant my first ever redwood tree. Something I have realized from doing some hard farm contracts is just how important coconuts are. With my only real source of seeds being from Tithe farm, it's tricky to kind of ensure that I always have some of the rarer seeds like magic trees or dragon fruit trees. When I do get them as my contract, I do want to ensure that they survive their long growth time by paying for protection with the coconuts. Doing trips to all the fruit tree patches does take some time, so something I'd like to hope for here is a palm tree contract for me to have some easy access to coconuts without having to leave the guild, then also allowing me to do dragon fruit trees just around the world once I have enough coconuts saved. Before we do get into that, I would like to remind everyone that there is both a channel chat as well as a clan chat. While the channel chat is nice and simple to just join by simply searching up for CapeLocked, the clan chat can be a little tricky to join into, so the easiest way to get that done is by checking the description to find the Discord link, as we'd all love to see this wonderful community continue to grow and flourish. But now, I'm farming. Turning in this one, I don't want another medium contract, I want to eat, or I want to fucking eat the pie. And then I want to open it and get a hard contract. White berries. Okay, well, good thing I can kind of swap that out for one. That's not too bad. Not a bad first start. Well, our first fruit tree hard contract is going to be done. Thanks to our lovely palm tree being nice and healthy now. Got a spore seed from that as well. Cool. Go ahead, harvest that. Then I can go talk to Farmer Jane, or Guildmaster Jane, whichever you want to call her. I've got a bunch of different shit. Like the Celestius tree, I've got potato cactus, I've got melons, I've got poison ivy that I can go check. So if it's one of those, I might get a back-to-back. So we'll see how many we can kind of chain together here. Also, I think what I'm going to start doing is instead of doing melon and melon, I'm going to be doing melons and snapegrass. So I just have one of each, hopefully. I can keep the both going. What's my... Yeah, it's enough right now. Cool. So, it's a word. I'll take another hard contract. Dragon fruit tree. Of course it's fruit tree back-to-back. But of course. I'll go ahead and plant that. I believe it's, coconuts to protect that one, right? Yeah, okay, so I should have enough coconuts, and if not, I've got coconuts planted around the world that I can go kind of claim, but plant that, get that one done, and move on with their life. Alright, well, I'm not really sure why I decided to do all 800 that I typically do on a daily basis all at once, because it's kind of sucked not being able to leave the Tithe farm, but I got it done. I got my 800. If you're wondering why I'm doing 806, it's because I've got 11 grape seeds and I would like to buy one more for the finale, or well, for the full 12 that I need to plant all of them at once. You will now just deposit. This will bump us up to now level 83. Now grow spirit trees, wow, if only we had like spirit trees already on the way. Another, and another. Okay, and then, well, it is not a level, it is just about, we've got 282 points, so that is enough points that I want to save for the herb stack, so that I don't have to do it again once I get to this point and get herbler. I don't want to have to go back and do more Tithe farm, but I can get one seed pack, I can get one grape seed, and I still have yet to get a white lily, but would be... I don't care to get locked up right now, dude. I don't really give a shit. Maple, dragon fruit, pineapple. What is that? Cadentine, wild blood, hammer, stone, marigold, and marigold. Okay. Oh, kind of trash, but yeah, we're gonna go plant these grapes and then check up on the farm guild and probably get to level 84 before I log off for the night. And conveniently, now that we can plant spirit trees, why not check on the one that we planted? Using our garden pie boost. As it is finally ready, it has survived without being able to be planted, or well, not be planted, well, without being able to be protected. We can go and check the health of this bad boy, get up to 84 farming. Quadruple U roots is useless to us, but at some point, I'll be able to travel through these. One day. Alright, and now checking his health puts us over 3 million farming experience, meaning we are just about, like, obviously we're like 30,000 short of being over the, or I guess under the 10 mil experience left. But we are definitely closing in bit by bit. We've got quite the big update about to happen here. As for those who know, Farming Guild highest tier is at 85. That's something we've been doing with the help of the garden pies, but now we will no longer need such a thing. Oh, cool, we can do all these trees and stuff now. That's great. Love that. Love to be able to do things that we're already doing. Fucking hey, yeah. Alright, well, I finished the clues. I finished the caskets, so maybe we get something? Well, the answer is no from that one. What about from the easies? Ooh, something I can't wear. And then absolute garbage. Sick. Alright, that is another 300 done. So that's all set. Lovely, lovely. Get some fucking seed packs, because I still need a white lily seed for the fucking farming guild. I've still yet to get one. They seem to be a little bit too rare, one would say. Okay, we'll get 3, we'll save the 20 points. Like I said, I want to get the fucking white lily, so we're just going to do those 3 of them. And that will be that. So, white lily seed, dragon fruit, mahogany, snake grass. We'll also take more magic tree seeds. I'm out of those, and I would appreciate more. So far, no such luck. Spores another redwood tree seed. Cool. Again, not what I want. Not what I want to get lucky on. Never lucky. Never lucky in the ones we want to be. Alright, so that is going to be another 200 done. Well, it is not quite a level up. It is going to be enough that I can go do some of my things in the farming guild. And that should be a level up. So, see how it goes. I just got fucking 44 snapegrass from this patch here, which is pretty fucking insane. And when normally I would not pick these flowers, I just wanted to level up. So that's 86 farming. Nothing to really come from it. I'm just gonna replant these things and hopefully they grow so they can continue to protect my watermelons. Farming contracts, at least in the hard tier, come in many different varieties, but for the fruit trees specifically, it is either the dragon fruit tree or the palm tree for coconuts. I had a dragon fruit tree very early on, and I just let it kind of sit here. I've got 65 dragon fruit kind of thing, and I finally have a contract or a palm tree. So I can finally go ahead, get rid of this one, put this here, and now this will help with the fact that coconuts seem to protect literally like everything. They protect dragon fruit trees, they could protect, more importantly, the magic trees. Protect a lot of the big stuff. So having one here where I can access it without having to walk around the world, very pleased about that. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but my tree in Lumbridge isn't growing. I planted this last night. It is now 8:30 in the morning the next day, and it is not growing. It hasn't grown a bit. I guess I'll check on this throughout the day and hope for the best. It says on the side here it'll be done at just after noon, so in about 4 hours from now, but I planted this shit last night. So, yeah, I don't know anymore. This game's messing with me. Another 400 fruits to the pile. We're doing this for a couple different reasons. The first and foremost obvious one is that we're going to be getting a level up here with 1 and 2 and 3. Am I getting a level up? I can't do math. We're 1 away. 2 away, that's fine. Whatever. We are over 30 million experience is the main one, which is pretty fucking crazy. Pretty darn nutso. Goddamn. Anyways, we're gonna go get some freaking seed packs, and then we're gonna go check out the palm tree, which should now be properly grown in the farming guild. And that will greatly benefit me in having all the coconuts I could ever need for any big protections. So we're gonna get five whole setbacks here. Will we get a white lily? Will we get some big trees? Who really knows? Redwood, great. We're getting close to getting that. At 87 with a pie boost, we can boost on up. So we'll take it. Dragon fruit trees, those are always useful. It's my lucky day. Oh, Quizmaster. Cool. We'll see if we get anything good from this box. Mystery box, as always. And we're gonna get a steel plate buddy. Not the worst, not the greatest. Postal, more limpwort. So we're gonna put this in there. Fill up the seed pack with what we can. More corn. I'm gonna need to my inventory. Oh wait, no, I can put those in there. Still have an extra slot. And now we need. Okay. We've now effectively run it. Okay, well, what do I actually not care for here? I don't need those. Whiteberry seeds. I don't really care about the Asgarnian or the Crandorian. I don't really care for most of these hops, to be honest. Looking for onion. No luck today with these goddamn seed packs so far. Those white lily seeds are rare, but I didn't think they would be this rare. Alright, so palm tree is done. This is going to be, like I said, absolutely just massive for having a steady flow of coconuts. And hopefully we don't get another request for coconuts or dragon fruit anytime soon. So I kind of just keep this one going. The more, the merrier. Alright, I went back, did a couple more just to actually do what I said I was doing last time, where we are now officially level 87, which is pretty nice. Doesn't really give us much, but it does give us something, which I will reveal once we get back to the farming guild. Let's go ahead and see what we get from the seed packs. If we get anything fun, perhaps. Who really knows? Buy one, we'll buy two. I can't get away with buying a third without dipping below the 250. Just not something I want. Can I get a white lily seed? The answer is no. One thing I've been able to accomplish is that I've now got 1,000 super compost. So that is all watermelons pretty much, which I think is kind of funny. Watermelons and a little bit of poison ivy here and there, but life is good, life is good. So with the lovely help of a garden pie, we can go ahead and plant our first redwood tree on the account. So plant it in there. I've got tons of dragon fruit. I've got 65 in the bank I can use to pay for these things, so absolutely gonna do that. So now our first redwood tree will grow, and I would assume be pretty fucking cool to look at. I'm quite excited to see. Some pretty fucking perfect timing, as we got our farming contract is just about done, ready for us to go collect. On the other hand, we also got 200 fruits to deposit and reach level 80 fucking 8. Nothing for the account, but we can technically boost up to 91 and plant our second spirit tree, which I guess is cool. Not like we can use it for like 6 years, but who knows? Maybe it's worth something. And then, you know what? Might as well let's see what we're gonna get out of these seed packs, because I still need a white lily. I'm just getting herbs. Just herbs and cactus. Herbs, tomatoes, cabbage, great. Palm tree, you know, I'll take those. Maple trees, those are nice. Bunch of shit. Can I get a white lily tree, or white lily seed, and perhaps a magic seed? One of them, none of them. I hate it here. Alright, so not that it really matters where I put these, because I can't really use them for quite a long time, so the order which I place them doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna fucking throw this in. The one I can get to the easiest, there, so spirit tree is planted thanks to garden pie. For our best compost on that, we've got 2 more saplings in the bank, but I'm sure we will get more. And the ones I've got, once I'm sure that I've got enough to kind of cover every area that I could possibly need one, then I'll start kind of dumping them in for the seed packs, but it seems like a little bit of a ways away. I have now tied my current record of 3 farming contracts back to back. I got asked to do it palm tree, which I said no to, and then we got a snappy D, so we'll do that. And kind of, but can I get anything? I'm gonna got a shit ton of calquat. God damn. Anything actually like notable here, other than I guess herbs and more trees? I'm probably not gonna use a lot of. No, there is not. Well, that would on a little fruit tree run. It seems my spirit tree has survived, so we can check that. Kind of move on with life, I guess, until we get to plant more at 99. I never truly know how to access this tree safely. I kind of just come in here and then come around because I think that's kind of my best shot. But once I'm here, it is now going to be level 89 farming. Yippee! Literally nothing new for the account, but that is another step closer to hitting the level 90. Ooh. Alright, I feel like it's safe to say that with this potato cactus here, we are now going to surpass 5 million farming experience. Life is good. Alright, so normally I only ever get like 2 or 3 seed packs at a time, because I've only got the bush, the 2 allotments, my cactus, this Lash's tree. I don't keep my tree, oh well, it's a dead tree over there. I don't keep my tree grown, I'm skipping the fruit tree ones, I don't really keep my herbs grown. So chances are I'm not going to get a 5th. But what are the chances she has for, okay, I was going to say, what are the chances she has for the potato cactus over there? Snape grass, that is already growing, so you know, that's just some time. I've got now 4 seed packs to do. So maybe I will get lucky and get a lovely magic seed I've been seeking all this fucking time. It seems like the answer is no. But we'll keep trying. Can I open it? Is that one saying I can't open it now? Okay, hold on. Temporary pause. Okay, anyways, yeah, we got the 3. 3 left to go. I would like a magic seed just because I've only had 2. I need another. I don't think we're gonna be so lucky this time around. Unless, damn it, no luck. Maybe next time. For those who don't know, I upload videos a day early for channel members. I am now recording this audio and editing this video on that day early, May 15th. This video was originally meant to serve as the one where I complete the remaining diary tasks I've got access to, and yet there was no progress made on any diary task whatsoever. I'm sure you've heard me comment on just how much I wanted to get a magic seed in some of the recorded clips you saw earlier, but even with the extra time I gave myself by uploading the big cooking video last week, the seed packs just had other things in mind, did not award me the 1 magic seed I require, meaning we could not put the diary task to close due to this one particular task, having Prissy Siller protect my magic tree in the Gnome Stronghold for an elite Western Province task. I figured if I wasn't able to complete all of the achievement diaries, it just didn't really make sense to leave just 1 left to do, so instead, I've chosen to leave it for yet another week. You might have also noticed that the later clips in the video featured practically 0 Tithe Farm, and that would be a good observation if you did, because you're right. I took a couple days off away from Tithe Farm, simply logging on throughout the day and checking the farming guild, or walking around checking my fruit trees once a day. And it's been rather pleasant. I do plan on diving back into Tithe Farm going forward. I just felt that some time off was much better than entirely burning out, but I do want to apologize for delaying the series for progressing on to something better than farming. But next week will be a better week, and I hope to see you all there. Later!